Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this afternoon's installment of your live surgery session. My name is Vish, and I work with the Internet Business School to help you understand exactly what's going on with the systems that we use, how to use and leverage them properly to get the results that you guys want to get in business. So I'm here to help you out. There will be plenty of opportunities to ask questions. Today's session was slightly shorter because we covered a lot in last week's session where we set the cart up to sell our information product. Okay, so there'll be an opportunity to ask questions as I go along because I'm going to be setting up some automations with you guys today, and I will let you know when the question sections are open. So I'm glad that you could join in this afternoon. We are all actually technically in the same place because we are all online, and we will be going through the live surgery session today. So I'm just going to share my screen, and we're going to jump straight into we're going to jump straight into this. Okay, so obviously when we log into the Ultimate Business System, it takes us through to our main dashboard screen, which is over here. I had obviously logged in to a separate part of the screen. This is our live system, so we actually use the system ourselves to manage all our customer data, etc., etc. So whatever I'm building in here is stuff that we would essentially be building out for ourselves to use as well. And you can do exactly the same thing once you sign up for your 30-day free trial. Now, last week, I showed you how to set up your product in a cart, the information product that you were shown how to build using AI. I showed you how to set that up in a cart so you can sell it and collect money in from your customers. And the page that we set up looked a little bit like this. We had a two-step order form. Obviously, typed your details in, it would have taken you through, and then it would have actually got you to put your card details in, spend some money, and buy the course. And if I was just to click on this very quickly, we should really go to step two, which is step two over here. This would have shown you your product name, your product cost, how many you wanted to buy, coupon codes. You can put discount codes in there as well. So this is everything we set up in last week's session. Okay. And it was a great session. We had some great questions being asked of that session as well. So if you want to go back and watch it, or if you haven't seen it and you're jumping into this session, you haven't seen that video, go back, make sure you are totally okay with how we set that up in your cart so your clients are able to purchase it. Now, what we want to do is once your customer has purchased that product from you, that information product, we want to be able to give them the product. They won't automatically be able to get access to it straight away. And the easiest way to do that is to set up an automation that gives them access to this product by by virtue of an email, but also activating their member account so that they're able to access it from within your course area. Because remember, we've actually set this product up within our course area, which is what I think Max showed you how to do a couple of weeks ago. And this is a product over here, self-storage first deal playbook. Okay, and we have that set up with obviously all the videos, etc., in there. And we want to be able to give access to clients to access this so that they're able to go through the whole of the course. Now, the way we do that is by using automations within your workflow list, okay? And I've got a folder set up here which says Vish test. See, I just set that up before I jumped into this call. Now we want to go into here because I'm ring fencing off all my automations, so I have one place for them. We then want to click on create a workflow. Now remember, what I'm showing you is how to build it in this system here, the Ultimate Business System, but you can also use this for other systems as well, providing they have the functionality. Take a sip of water. Now, for systems that give you membership access, you might be using something like Kajabi. And if you're using something to sell, you might be using something like ClickFunnels. Ultimate Business System has that all incorporated into one platform. So you don't have to have, middleware like Zapier have to connect up multiple platforms. It does it all for you in one convenient platform, which I think is really great. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to build it here, but all the same methodologies will apply to other platforms as well. So We want to click on starting from scratch. We are then given a blank workflow. I always like to name my workflows at the start. It's because I've got a bit of a scatterbrain and we've got probably ADHD tendencies. So I like to remind myself halfway through once I've forgotten exactly what my automation is about. Okay, so today we are going to be calling this one course access post purchase storage course, because we want to be very specific about that. Okay, so now that's saved, you can see it's up top, and the blue button becomes active. I'm going to click on save, so it saves the name in there. And like every automation, you have to have a trigger point, something that starts your automation off. Okay, and our start is going to be the purchase of a course, and we actually search for order submitted by going here and clicking on order submitted. Okay, now we will then go to select the filters, and it will be a global product, and we will select the global product is, and then we will click on my test product, which we did last week, which was Vish test product 2. I'm pretty sure it was. And we're going to click on save that trigger. So now obviously when the order form is submitted for that product, and remember, a submission of the order form will only allow the order to go through once that that money's been paid, a successful transaction's been committed. And we can check that by going further down, making sure there's nothing else around that. There won't be, because I know, but I'm going to be checking that for you right here. So we can see order form submitted, essentially payment has been received, and they have successfully created an order. Okay, so the order has been submitted. You could also use a payment received as well. And again, adding in a similar filter for this could be global product, and it could be is, and then it would be for that product as well. So we've got two different types of triggers we can use. Either or, that trigger is going to trigger off your automation for your customer. Now, once we've selected those two triggers and we've put them in, again, I'm just going to quickly hit save. So we save the progress as we go along. We then want to decide on what the action is. So this is the action area. So this is the when this happens area, and this is the action area. So when this happens, you should do this. So we click on plus, and we want to basically give them course access. So we can either type in course at the top, and then it will come here to course grant offer. I already have that saving because I built out these automations before as well. So you then want to select the offer you want to give them access to. And we've already made it, and we made it with with Max when he set that product up, and it was called storage course offer. Okay, and you then want to save that action. So that now has been saved in here. So as soon as they submit their payment or the order form, obviously either one of those is the same thing. I'm just giving you two different trigger points for it. You want to grant them access to that offer straight away. Now remember, this would be under a customer's contact because they would have purchased something for you. You then attach that offer to the email address they've used over here within their customer account. Are you guys with me so far? Pretty simple to give them course access, right? Open up the comments so you guys can give me a thumbs up. Just thumbs up, 100, a fire emoji, a heart emoji, anything that signifies you guys are with me would be great. Perfect Patch, perfect Simon, perfect Hazel, perfect Anthony. Thank you so much. Okay, so you guys are all following along. That's great. Okay. Perfect. So now we would give them access to the membership area. Okay. Now there's a couple of things that we need to have to hand before we give them access to the membership area. And one of them would be an access to the membership link. So I'm just going to go back. Remember, we've already saved that automation, and we're going to go to the dashboard, and we will basically grab the link for the members area. Once this loads up, love the internet. Gives me a chance to take a sip of water. Awesome. Okay. We're going to go to products. We can then go to three dots. We can go to edit details. And we can see all the details are here. Perfect. All that's been set up. Customization has been done perfect. That's all been done correctly. Advanced over here. We're not doing any JavaScript for that. So we can leave it there. So make sure everything else has been set up correctly before we do anything else. All the details are there. Customer theme is there as well. Offer's already been set up. This is exactly what we gave them access to earlier. Credentials, that's fine. Okie dokie, that's cool. So what we want to do is go down to settings, and we want to be able to grab the custom domain for our client. So where our client gets access to this is by going to this members area. So they will need to log in using this URL over here. Okay, so when we click on copy, we can then go back to automations and we can paste that in to the email we're about to send to our customer. Okay, so course access post purchase equals storage course. That's what we wanted to do. So we can go over here and we can set an email, and we can send them an email saying something very nice and something very simple, saying important course access details, and then it could be storage course. I can't even spell today. And that's every week, isn't it, Vish? Here we then go hi, and we would put in a merge field, a custom value, which we would use as the contact's first name. So that would be hi Vish if it was me purchasing it. Here is the URL you need to access your members area. Paste that in there. Be able to create a password when you log in. Perfect. Kind regards, Internet Business School. And we just save that action. So now we have got a trigger that receives an order form or receives a payment, gives them offer to the client account, and we send an email saying this is how you log in. Okay. The portal will allow them to create a password. When they have the membership access granted to them, they also are sent a link out to be able to do that initially, but we're just sending this email out to make sure that they get that access email and they have that saved to hand, so they know where to log in, essentially. Okay, so this is a really, really important thing for you to do to make sure your customer can grab access to the product that they have purchased. And that literally is as simple as it is to send them access. And you need to do this for every individual product you have, so that if you're selling multiple products, you'd only set this up once, and it would then send the information out to your clients once they've purchased the products. It's really important to do so. Also gets them in the habit of opening up emails and making sure that they are opening your emails in their inbox and not going through to other tabs to open those. So it's a really good, important habit. So when you email them in the future, they are able to then log in and to emails and see their email straight away, basically, right? So that is how you set it up. Really, really simple thing to do, but something that's really vitally important to ensure that your customer gets access to it. And that is, I think, just check my notes. Yeah, that is full circle on how you basically create a course using AI, get the course information into Go High Level, and then use the carts and sorry, not that one. I'm going to go to sites, and then use the cart feature to then sell them the actual product, and then they would then buy that as well. So we're just going to test this here. vishalbaba@gmail.com, and then 07811 Let's just type that in. It's not really my number. Oh, what's my surname as well? Perfect. Cool. Okay, so when we access the actual order form, you can see here that the test product is already there. This is how much it costs. We can pay for it using a variety of different payment methods. VAT has been added on as well because we selected VAT to be added on. If I had a coupon code, I could type it in there. That'd have to be set up. If not, it doesn't give them anything. Obviously, that coupon code doesn't exist, not valid. So those chances that want to try those coupon codes, it won't work for them. Once that's all been purchased, you can see that back-end automation will kick in and you'll issue that out to your customer as they need that done. So that brings us to the end of this session, and actually quite nicely to the end of a section, a large section actually, with what we've covered in this as well. So we'll be actually pushing forward with some new training from next week around different subject areas as well. But if there is something that you would like to learn about, if you would like to know what the system could do specifically, or you got an idea about something that you'd like to learn more in depth around what the system can do, then please let us know. You have the email, which you can email to let us know what those ideas and those subject areas are. And that's support@internetbusinessschool.com. It's really important we hear from you to understand exactly what the next subject areas are. That is it pretty much for this very short session today, which brings us to the end of creating a product and getting it up online. And then being able to grant access to it as well. So going to open up the floor for any questions. First question coming in from Nigel. Does the system have any linked tutorials or only what is in YouTube? I take it specifically you're asking about the Ultimate Business System. So yeah, the surgery sessions are designed to take you through all of the training, but we do have a very comprehensive inbuilt training system, which is located here with the help button, which you have access to, which has loads of tutorials on how to set the system up and do pretty much everything I'm showing you over here. So you have full access to that as well, not just what's on YouTube, but actually within what's within our portal as well. So once you sign up to the Ultimate Business System, you can also see that within your profile, and you can then start building this out as well. Simon, pretty much the same question. UBS is a comprehensive CRM and autoresponder. Where can we get the training, or is it in the site? It's actually within your login details, like I just said to Nigel. So you get access to that when you sign up to the Ultimate Business System. We take you step by step through everything you need to know. Cool. Any other questions? Awesome, Hazel. Awesome, Stephanie. Thank you so much for the feedback. That's great. Cool. Okay, guys. So look, like I said, what we are going to be doing is obviously going down some more information, more training areas around the Ultimate Business System. And if you haven't done so already, you can sign up for a free 30-day trial. The link for that is bit.ly/UBS-30 days. Okay, it's bit.ly, bit.ly/UBS-30 days. That's 30 days. And you can find out more information when you go to that landing page about what the system actually entails, what you're getting, etc., after your 30 days is up. If you have any questions with regards to your members area or general questions, feedback about what you guys want to hear in the next couple of sessions, then email support@internetbusinessschool.com. So that's that. If you don't have any more questions, I think it's a great place to put a pin and park today's session. And we'll be back with some more great content for you next week and next week's surgery session. So look out for the emails detailing exactly what we're going to be discussing then. In the meantime, have a lovely week. Make sure you go over the previous replays that are on the YouTube page. There's loads of great information on how to get your stuff set up and get your stuff out there using the Ultimate Business System. So thank you very much. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys very soon.